Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the Darkness Estate. I'm Phwop, and this is Darkest Dungeon. So I've got some sad news. My adventurers went on some adventures without you. Unfortunately, my last two videos, the quality was horrific. Something went terribly wrong, and things went kind of south. Let me tell you what's going on. First off, Theon, Woodard, Bry, and Bonal silenced the siren's call. Unfortunate that it wasn't recorded, or that it was recorded but horrific. But let me tell you, that was so easy. It was by far the easiest boss mission ever. I think the siren tried to blowfish call me twice, and Bonel had 110% debuff resistance thanks to one of his trinkets and being an occultist, so he just like shrugged it off. And I think the other one was Woodard, who also shrugged it off. So the boss tried twice to seduce me, and I got 3 crits of about 30 damage each, and we just melted her in 2 rounds. She never managed to do anything at all. And then we got rid of, there's a lot of stress reduction. Jabard had some issues with seeing something horrific in the church. Then I went on another mission. We purified some diseased corpses. I forgot to stick anyone in the sanitarium. But Lasue, Jabard, Rames, and Simnil went on an adventure. Lasue and Rames leveled up. It was nice. We have a bunch of crests. Oh, and let's look at the building upgrades. I upgraded the blacksmith to make things cheaper. I'm just going to focus on getting the cheapness level 5 before I focus on getting access to level 4 equipment. And I leveled up the sanitarium to make things the cheapest. Yeah, maximum cheapness. So that is that. Really sorry you weren't there for it. We also picked up Hediart, Second Wind, Thick-Blooded, Ruins Phobe, Sishiomania. I hope that's how that's pronounced. So we did that for him. And we're saving up. I'm not going to pay these crests until I see something I really want to buy and have the money to purchase it. But we're focusing completely on, this is a talk I had in one of the videos, how leveling up this is going to save us far more money, at least me in my playstyle, far more money than leveling up here. For 27 crests, I can get 10% off. I save 175 cash per skill I buy. Here, I can get 10% off for almost the same amount. And for every item I buy, I save 10%. So you just move this comma over one place, and that's how much you're saving. Like for this, I would save 2,250 gold, which is equivalent to buying like 13 survival camping skills. 13 camping skills, just one item. So the amount of money you're going to save for your crests over here is just far more than you will from survival skills. So I suggest that your crests are far more valuable here, and of course you need to stock them to pay for the other upgrades. Is it this? One of these places has like, yeah, 67 crests. Jeez. Alright, all that said, did I acquire any crazy items? I got another Hell's Hairpin, but sold it. Because you can't equip 2, I found, of the same item. Disma's head. Yeah, I don't think anyone's too surprised by the stuff I have here. The double-edged pendant seemed nice. And yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So, that's what happened. I'm sorry you guys missed it. We rocked the cove. The other adventure, I believe, was also in the cove. And we're just getting people up to speed. The more camping, the better. We have been adventuring in the dark. Someone pointed out, and I'll go ahead and reiterate it, that blight makes since the cove is full of bleed-resistant monsters, it'll pop that up. It'll say the fish scales makes them resistant to bleed. You'll note that they are about 40% more resistant to bleed than blight. That makes plague doctors really good in the cove. It helps the abomination as well. Anyone who is bleed blight resistant or able to cure bleed blight becomes better. And the occultists anti-eldritch. All the fish people are eldritchy. Everything's like eldritch or beast. Although you can get some humans and other enemies down there. But this, yeah. Abyssal Artillery basically does full base damage against eldritch and is weaker against everything else, but it's got a great crit modifier. And of course, between the occultist and the plague doctor, you've got some decent healing. The plague doctor can take care of the bleed if the occultist puts it on your person. And in general, it's a solid crew. So let's see. Let's reconsider what we're up to. I need we need to tackle the last level 1 boss, which is the Sodden crew. And then the Hag is the first of the level 2 bosses, if you know what I mean. So we need to adventure in the cove, and there's a nice long mission. I prefer long apprentice missions. And we're gonna send, we want to send some people out. These bottom 3 look fine to me. Ruins, Phobes, Citiomania, not going to be too much of a problem, I believe. I do want, if we're going to camp, Eldritch Blood. I like these kind of self-improvements. Rage is just, this is so good. But maybe I shouldn't send him out. Can I send out these 4? There's no healing there. This is a little worrisome. I really want another Houndmaster. Who am I willing to ditch for a Houndmaster? Do you love me, Crusaders? Hellions. Headiart, obviously, at the top of my ditch list. Remember, this is the only crew I have. Let's say that 1 abomination is probably enough, and this guy we're just holding on to till something better shows up. So in that case, let's take these 3 to try and get him up to level 2. Or maybe Merciless. Only in that order, huh? Interesting. Uncultured filth in this order. Hilarious. Uncultured swine. Okay, perfectly fine. okay. They'll be able to handle themselves. So let us level them up. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Ooh, 5 points. All right, fully upgraded. Do love the improved scouting. Clean guns, so good. Clean guns is one of my #1 traits. Self-medicate. Soda. We're gonna go with clean guns. And we'll buy self-medicate if you get a disease, but otherwise, no. Alright, let's get uncultured filth on the road with some solid items. Highwayman. -6 accuracy. Plus 2% crit, a little extra stress. That's only range skill accuracy. I think we'll be fine, especially once we camp. Okay, Bard. The hairpin is super nice. Extra health, 5 extra health. All for 2% crit. Yeah, it'll be fine. Well, dodge, speed, and accuracy. Here we can use up some of that dodge to get our accuracy back. Or we can focus on dodge. Let's just focus on dodge. Tracking shot might be worthwhile considering that. Survival guide. We could take 2. I think the extra damage versus Eldritch is going to be nice. Debuff is good. I suppose this is just better all around. We lose 1 max damage there on the chart. Well, she'll become a monster like that, actually. Let's give him the tough ring. I don't want to be surprised. I would like to scout more than I'd like anything else, I think. Okay, so with these damage buffs, and if we're going to be adventuring the dark, I want breakthrough. And I will trade it for... Wicked Hack. I think. We will... It's kind of odd. We won't be able to attack the front rank on our own without using breakthrough, but we'll be able to hack at the middle, stun the front rank. I think this is a good combination of skills, but, you know, I could be wrong. Let's see, let's equip those. Good, good. Alright. Yeah, because with our huge damage buffs of like 20% extra damage, 30 accuracy, and 4% crit chance, breakthrough is going to be an incredibly good skill. So let's go. Let's see how this works out. You know, we might upgrade that ability as well. This one can be used for... No, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Sorry it's taking so long. Just absorbing my coffee. Okay, we'll take lots of stuff. I'm gonna take an extra shovel. Medicinal herbs are good. I think I need that. All right, and let us be on our way. Here it says the fishfolk scales skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks, like I said. So maybe for the Hellion we could switch to the Wicked Hack, knowing that.
Unbearable.
I'll give it a shot. Okay, we've got... Ooh. We need to explore 90% of rooms. So while the light is high, we have 4 torches. I want to get some scouting off. Let us travel this way, up and around, and we'll come back as we definitely... I'm glad we brought that extra shovel. Shit could be serious. Let's look at what we got here. 7 to 12 damage with 14% chance of crit. Great chance to hit. Let's go for it. Breakthrough. Everything is pretty bleed resistant, so I am glad we went with this. 2, 4, 17. We can kill this guy before he acts. So let us do so.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Plague does 5 points around. If we blight this guy, he's done.
The slow death.
And then we have point blank shot against this guy.
Unforgiving.
Assuming we hit, 89% chance.
Press disadvantage.
It's probably
Give them no
dead.
quarter.
That leaves only the snail to pester us. Let's get our heal on. She's got wicked hack.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So I feel quite confident in our choices. The bleed's a pain in the butt, but what are you gonna do? Maps are good, scouting is what we need. Yes, 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 yes. Whoa! Whoa! That map just scouted the whole dungeon. In which case, we don't need this light. I didn't even know there were items that could do that. Jeez, guys. A full scout. Oh, that's nice. Okay. In which case...
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Let's be about exploring all the rooms. I do note that there are 3 obstacles. 1, 2, 3. So we did bring the appropriate number of shovels. 3 shovels in the cove for a medium length mission. Okay, I don't want to use a medicinal herb this early, especially since they can remove negative traits in this particular dungeon set. So I'm just going to get all handsy with these fish. No herbs. Oh, a map. Who cares? Alright, we're going to want to camp soon. Otherwise, we're going to keep getting surprised in the dark, which is bad. I don't know if you knew that. It's bad. Let's reduce this guy's damage.
Their formation is broken.
Crits are very easy to come across. Remember, now that we're in the dark, we're getting a lot of buffs. Stuns are a pain in my butt. Ouch. I'm glad we reduced his damage by a third, because otherwise that would be awful. Let's increase his speed with the emboldening vapors. To ensure we get a heal here. Let's yop these guys. The jellyfish is actually fairly stun resistant.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's get her back up to par. She can just take care of that herself. Hopefully before this guy gets to act. Good, good. There we are.
Success so clearly in view.
Okay, get ready for a fight.
Merely a trick of the light?
So what we're looking for in our camping opportunity, since we have full scout, we don't really care much about light, is stress relief, maybe heals. So let's wait for a fight where we're kind of beat up, and then go for it. Note, with our Eldritch Slayer's Ring and the Eldritch buff here on Abyssal Artillery, we do about minimum 2, maximum 4 extra damage to this grouper than we do to this Acolyte. Let's go for it. If we're lucky, we can just blight them.
Precision and power.
Beautiful. Or if come on, yes. Here we are. We've got breakthrough. Our damage is down 20%, but up 22% because thankfully we used Adrenaline Rush at the end of the last fight. So we're gonna finish off those back two. before we take that extra stress damage. Here, not much to do. This guy's gonna get an attack. Whew. She rocks
Remind
it.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So this is a camp buff item. And I'm just gonna go ahead and camp. You know what?
Circle in the dark.
We eat maximum food for that stress relief. First things first, I want that. So key. Clean guns. So good. Crit chance. So good. Especially in combination with this item. And breakthrough, which has 3 different chances to crit. No one suffering from any disease. If I were going to give 20% damage to someone, it would be, you guessed it, her. Her breakthrough is going to be insane. And we've got 3 left. I think Revel is like one of the worst abilities ever, but I'm not totally sure. It just feels that way. So let's plan to use Abandon Hope, and applying stress resistance before you use things that cause stress is always the way to go. These 2 are level 1s. She's Mercurial, which means that if she flips out, it's going to be worse. Or she has less chance of being awesome. So let's go ahead and make her stress resistant. And then that saves her 1 point of stress there. And we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, people who pass food.
The light, the promise of safety.
And then, just because we can... Uh-oh. No, that's terrible. I thought it was going to be damage. Oh. Oh. I wonder if I can use medicinal herbs to cure... Yeah, looks like you use medicinal herbs to cure this debuff, even though it's until camp, which is awesome. You can probably use those in combat too. Let's come back to this. Your chance to disarm traps is not bad. And you've got the most stress.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Let's fight this fight. Lower our torch before you do. Remember, you can raise your torchlight in a fight, but you cannot lower it. Boom, not even a crit. We get a one-shot kill on that guy. And our AoE is gonna rock it. Let's have him be fast and furious next round. Ouch. Ouch. More than half his health.
A singular strike.
Very nice. Note how that crit counted even though it was just against a corpse. Good heal. Bad bleed. Seems like the bleed is working a lot more now. Stun them. Oh. Cure that bleed. Also restore some health to our poor wounded friend. Apparently we'll get brined. She rocks it.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
We are so driving them into the mud. Heirlooms and stuff. Okay. I think we can certainly take this shambler in the pitch blackness. We won't need to ditch our... And we have enough shovels. So let's just go through here and see if we can pick up any advantages before we tackle that thing.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Ocean is a fickle mistress. Good job disarming here. What is that? A pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. Well, we have enough medicinal herbs to try our hand. Alright. Oh, I trust you. Go. Water is contaminated. Should have known better. And we get a disease. The fits. 3 speed, accuracy, and crit chance reduced. That's not so bad. And of course, if anyone can cure disease for themselves, it is the Plague Doctor. We may have to invest in that camp skill. But speed is worthwhile, and accuracy and crit chance are not that person's bag anyway. Let's take down this guy's damage. She's gonna... 20% chance to crit times 3 is pretty likely.
Quakes.
And the damage is real. No, the shocker. We can kill both of them right now, but I would like to get a heal in. And these jellyfish aren't so deadly. Yeah, see, totally worth the delay. Plus it buys time for that debuff to go down.
A decisive pummeling.
When there's only one target, that is of course our best chance at a crit. And we'll take those.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Barnacle chest. Barnacle chest. Barnacle chest. There's booty inside. We take it. Oh, an extra shovel. Okay. And I guess we're going to the Shambler. We seem pretty well prepared. 16 food. Ooh, a magical mystery trap. Oh good, we free up a little space. Remember the trap. Okay, I'm assuming because this hallway has already been scouted that's why I can see the newly sprung traps. Oh look, in a fight. Her dodge chance. course I'm gonna go for that one shot on those nasty stress causing jerk bags. Here. Gonna rock these things. He hasn't acted yet, so let's increase his damage. Excuse me. And he might even, yes, one-shot the snail. This thing outputs pitiful damage, and without a group of other enemies to back it up, is nothing to worry about. Ooh, crit heal was perfect. Ouch. Ouch, we've been gouged saltily. Let's put a heal on him. Let's go for the stun, since remember, we're about to try and fight the Shambler, so we want to be in top shape here. Don't you put that bleed on him? Aw, you jerk. Good resist. Let's end this.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, she's got this until camp dodge. Come on, mouse. Mouse. No, why? Okay, mouse having trouble going side to side. You're killing me, mouse. No, optical mouse, 1 second.
Why for technical difficulties things?
Nothing. Okay, not liking this. Oh, look. It looks like that until camp debuff is gone. Could it be because she has her own dodge debuff? I'm still confused as to how it would be gone, but whatever. Ugh. I don't know why my mouse is like going all crippleware on me and not letting me use it. Okay, let's look at that debuff. Ah, there it is. It was just subsumed. So you know what? Let's burn these medicinal herbs. Gets rid of that curse. Definitely worth it. We can throw a torch in here. We'll fight in complete blackness, and we are about as ready as we could be. Plus, I'd love another ancestral item. And maybe you should fight these things while they are weak, because the higher level ones might be worse. Okay, it's not very dodgy. So we're just going to put a damage debuff on it. Ugh, mouse. Ugh. 26% chance to crit. And of course all this dark stuff. He's got point blank shot. Let's take it. I wasn't sure if it would get to act first. Alright, we all resist. It's 100% stun resistant. Yeah. only 40% blight. Let's actually put extra damage on. Because we can probably finish it off this turn. Oh, well done. Get off me, bro. Okay, Eldritch is certainly what this thing is. Let's kind of fish for damaging crits. Just make sure we can wrap this thing up. Haven't debuffed ourselves yet, and it looks like we can slaughter all the things. Would be good. No dice, huh? Well, let's see. 5 to 9 damage. Yeah. Let's kill everything. No! How could you do this to me? Okay, we've been rearranged.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Lots of stress. He's got the one choice. Let's take it. Three to 6. 1 to 8. All right. Let's go for it. Stack that on her. Use my hotkeys. Ugh. Die. Okay, we should get to act before all these things. Oh, come on, dude. Here, our debuffs are pretty high. Our buffs are also kind of out of control, I think. Can't read. We're going to nullify our debuffs with the medicinal herbs if my mouse will ever start acting like a real user interface tool. And then we're going to murderize these things, preventing one of them from acting. Oh, come now, we just need it dead. Come on, occultist. Show me that damage, though.
A victory.
That's what I needed.
Perhaps the turning
This thing will
point.
get its turn. Stress is real and unfortunate. So much stress. And we get a couple body hacks in for good measure. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
Ancestor Scroll. 50% debuff resist, 5% stress damage. We will take it. I don't think I need torches anymore. Cash better than citrine. Let's go. And that was a lot of stress. Oh yeah, so now I must reorder the party. Perfect. Let's go ahead and use that. And we'll hope that we can just recover some stress over time. Because that was a pretty stressful mission. Or, that wasn't even a mission, it was just a thing. It's pleasant that we got an extra shovel. I think I want to try a shovel on a clam. Or oyster. You know, I thought there might be another one. I don't think we're up for it, guys. Like, this is only a level 1. It's half level 1 crew. This isn't a boss fight. We don't need to. I mean, the reward is obviously good, but okay. Let's stun these back too, so that we can heal our highwaymen with our occultists. Because there's a lot of enemy turns coming up. Very nice. And we want her to give him the what for. Oh, I see. Let's pray someone else goes before the fish. Good. Note that no matter how much damage debuff she puts on herself, it doesn't reduce her crit chance, which is awesome. This guy's super tough. A point-blank shot is just what he needs. And until we get that, let's fish for crits by using the debuffs, and lowers damage, so it doesn't cause too much problems. He's pretty slow. Let's just cure that. Cure that. And I think, yeah. Oh, he doesn't finish him off. Ugh, what a pain. Oh well. I guess we take care of that. And we set him up for a nice crit.
Masterfully executed.
Because that ability just has a really high crit chance. Oh, look.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
If we wanted to shamble, we could. You know what? I might even try for it. Let's take that torch. %50 debuff resist. I wonder if she can resist her own debuffs. Well, I don't want her to carry an item. Although I wouldn't mind testing it. Well, let's get to the end. We can ditch our little scouting handbook, survivalist handbook, because we already have one of those back at town. And we can put this ancestral item in our inventory if we do decide to go back after the Shambler. Okay, no better place to fish for crits.
Well struck.
Excellent. Nice stress relief here. Call of the Deep. I don't have a good stun for that guy. I'd love to stun him. But we can reduce his damage and put a little hurt on him. Let's have his damage and speed go up. And another breakthrough should be enough to finish off everything with this pelagic guardian or whatever it is. Yes, the guardian. What a pain in the butt. Stress wave bad. Play grenade will finish that one off. It's probably dead anyway. Let's just heal a little bit. They're dead. Note that it still hit him. Good, good. That bleed seems much more likely to be applied than previously. 4 to 8. Fishing for crits. Whew. Lucky us. Okay, let's cancel that bleed. Why don't you just advance? Goodies.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Deeds. Deeds are good. Cash. Cash is good. That is a large stack of onyx, which is very good. Okay, this survival guide, I'm afraid, is probably... You're killing me, mouse. Let's just ditch it for deeds. Is there anything I'm going to immediately ditch for cash? No, not that I know. Let us continue. Let's use a key. That'll open up some room. Grab what you can. I'll let the citrine go. And let us continue on. Got a meal and a half left. Preluded pack. Thanks. Let's go after this fight. We will just... No! Come on! Okay, play grenade. It's gonna make each of these die on their turn, which is awesome. Yay, no crit. Yay, no bleed even.
Impressive.
Brutal shot there.
Great is the weapon that
She's
cuts
down.
on its own.
Let's see if we can make up some of that health. Come on, occultist. Ow. I'm gonna buy myself some time here. Let's get him up to snuff first. And just not risk another turn of this
A
dude.
trifling victory,
+1 speed.
but a victory nonetheless.
Nothing awesome here at all. I think we're gonna... For 4 crests, would I ditch these medicinal herbs? Not if I'm going back in on that boss. I would ditch this onyx for 4 crests, though. Its contents unknown. Here, let's try one of these. Yeah, no. Nope. Just trying stuff because I got it. Alright, go for it. Another ruby is an excellent find, and 1,000 gold. In place of what? A shovel? Let's ditch the shovel for 1,000 gold. And I'll be pissed if this is something I can shovel, or something I would like to try shoveling, but it's not. Perfect. Citrine, I never liked you anyway. And yeah, let's try for that other shambler. It may leave this particular crew in ruins, stress-wise. Just enough food for another meal. That'll guarantee we can make it back to the Shambler, the Void Altar, whatever it is. Just barely, huh? That wasn't even like 2 whole hallways. Hopefully, I think if I were designing this game, I would put the food on a kind of you must eat every, like, I don't know, what might it be? You must eat every 4 corridors. No, it can't be that much. Maybe like every... Anyway, you would have a period in which you must eat, and then where you eat in that period is randomized. So you might eat twice really close together, but that takes care of it was because you got the need to eat at the end of one period and the beginning of the next, and then that gives you a while until you have to eat again. Oh look, a fight. Let's actually tackle this fight and come back, because maybe we can... That's right, I can use the number keys over there. Yeah, maybe we can get some crits and some stress relief and some heals going on. Call the deep super snail. There's not going to be a problem. That kind of skips his turn, basically. Can't say I'm totally impressed. Now, whatever buffs we put on we can actually backtrack. So we're just gonna buff. Because we can backtrack right to that altar and then use all the awesome buffs we just acquired to make ourselves look like freaking heroes. Let's see. We're gonna focus on her, as she has the most ridiculous crit chance. And we're just gonna buff the crap out of her. Are these things dodgy? A little bit. Well, I haven't really had any trouble with that. Let's... Get your salty gouge off me. No, bad humor seems bad. Not fun. Fortunately, as part of our debuff regime, we can take care of that. Put that on him. Alright, now it's time to finish these guys off before they... Okay, that's bad. That's good. This one does more damage. Yes. Finish him off. Anti-venom. I will ditch that for 800 gold. Now, we have some serious buffs stacked on this girl. 122% damage. Remember, I want him in front for that point-blank shot. He also is speed and damage plus. And here we go. Let's okay, so she's not even gonna have to worry about that. Oh, come on. Let's hop on in. Oh, no. Okay. I need her to be close to the front. He'll be fine here, I guess. 4 to 7. Let's just move him to the back. Stupid surprise. Alright, her wicked hack. Plus 42% damage. Uh-oh.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Crits are bad. Okay, we're definitely going to snap here. But the question is, will we win? Okay.
There can be no hope in
At least
this hell.
everyone's going to snap at the same time,
hope at all.
I guess. Okay, let's keep working this guy down. Praying for crits. Oh, my study all for naught. Isn't that how we all feel? Well, now he's a fine stress. He can totally stress tank for the rest of us. Damage so low, but the chance to crit quite high. Okay, it's doing gross stuff. We feel grossed upon. We're gonna keep our debuffs low. And our ability to deal damage high. This thing is tough, but we can work it down. We can work it down. Life is very short. And there's definitely no time for getting our asses kicked. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh yeah. That was shitty. No, 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 come back. Okay, we're beat up, we're bleeding, we're gross. But we're not dead yet. Yes, the crits are good, the AoE is good. This thing is going down soon. We are gonna make it at the cost of our poor, pathetic soldiers. Our poor, pathetic heroes. Pretty much everything, really. Let's be honest. 1 health remaining, and it's gonna get another attack. Okay, our highwayman may hit death's door this round. He may not be the only one. But I think we're gonna make it.
Monstrous size has no
What
intrinsic
a
merit,
shot.
unless inordinate exsanguination be considered.
And yet
a
another
virtue.
Ancestor's goodie. 25% max hit point, 5 stress damage. So the Ancestors ones are really nice. Just very strong boosts to something or another. We're not going to need torches. The jet and the jade are worth equal amounts. I mean the onyx. Anything else I'd like to ditch for 500 cash? Nope. Damn you, mouse. And before we die of all this poisoning and stuff, which makes me glad I saved this fight for the very end, we are going to complete this quest and get out of here. Whew. Whew.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in
Alright
this
guys,
watery
awesome
tomb.
quest. We broke 10k. The heirloom collection was real. The double shambler with a crew of level 2s and 1s. Admittedly, they are fully decked out in all but camping skills, and that was with camping skills. Still in the pitch black. They did kind of crumble there at the very end of the last one, but we made it through and secured the item, which is pretty sick. Alright, we've got a couple promotions. Light sensitive. Fascinated with corpses because you create so many. This is the spot. Crit loss on this kind of character, not so much a problem. 10% scouting in the cove, it's fine. Especially since this is one of preferred classes for the cove, and anemic is lame. Light sensitive, anemic. You know, the more I play, the less I worry about some of these quirks.
Foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Alright, we did well there, guys. We did well. Now, I'm going to end this episode because my mouse is killing me. But I think we did quite well. We managed to take out the 2 shamblers, securing some kind of sick items, right? We now have a nice supply of ancestor items. 25% max hit points, and what is this one? 50% debuff resist. We'll have to save these to see exactly how good they are. The extra hit points mixed with the tough ring can make for an incredibly tough character. Probably want to use that on someone who can defend, like the man-at-arms. But that would make for some really beastliness available. And of course, we could always sell it for cash. But I think you only get 1 each of these ancestral items. Either way, an excellent run. Good take home. We will need to de-stress a couple people afterwards because it got a little brutal, but please. You can get that brutal for no reward, so we feel like we came out on top a lot. Any of this I want? What is that? Oop. And thank you so much for watching. I know this episode went on quite a while, but I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed my Christmas presents to my family, because they were a lot of fun to record. I'm not going to continue those series, but that'll probably be after we launch on January 4th our Bleak House channels, which I will be putting up a video kind of introduction that I'll probably leave on here as a suggested video for everyone, so that everyone knows where to go for our launch and how and when to enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I can't wait to see you January 4th for our Bleak House launch party. Until then, remember, it's all downhill from here.